everybody. Today is Friday, and for that we celebrate with fitness again, like every other day. But today is special because tomorrow's Saturday. Don't know what that means, but let's go with it, okay? Today we have got our lats and post delt for some mobility, all right? So we're gonna start off with lacrosse ball to get into the post delt. We're gonna head over to the wall here. Post delt is right there, back of the shoulder, okay? Now we don't want to be too high because there's not much up there. We don't want to get too low because then we're kind of getting into more your teres and lats, okay? Lats, we're going to use this guy later on. So we're going to take that ball. We are going to take it right in the back of the shoulder and we're going to press it into the wall. Now when we're doing this, we want to make sure we keep our elbow fairly high. That's just going to kind of help expose that shoulder a little bit, okay? So rolling around in there. And then you should find that it's quite tender right underneath the shoulder there. So only roll around kind of about maybe a minute on each side. And then if you want to, you can kind of start to give like a little kind of across the body punching movements, all right? And yeah, just kind of feel around in there, try and find the spots that are a little bit more tender than the others, okay? From there, we go into our lats, all right? So for the lats, we're gonna go onto the roller. Take the roller, we're gonna go onto the floor. And what we're looking to roll is everything from here right down to probably about here, okay? Now, as you're going through those areas, we want to try and keep your arm kind of turned up towards the ceiling. It's going to help kind of expose that tissue a bit more. And as we're rolling out in there, kind of slowly turn your back, or sorry, your back to the ground, your chest to the ceiling, whichever way you want to look at it. And then just kind of roll around. Now, the lat is a lot beefier and meatier the closer you are up into the armpit. So there's going to be a lot more kind of tissue to roll up here. And then as you get down towards the back, it kind of fans off onto the back side of your body a bit more. And so you can kind of roll and open yourself up to the ceiling more. So the closer you are to the shoulder, the more perpendicular you be to the floor. And then the closer you get down towards the hips, the more you'll be looking towards the ceiling, okay? So kind of some nice big passes in there. Just try and find the spots, once again, that are a bit tender and maybe about a minute on each side. If you spend a bit more on there, that's totally fine. Okay? Now, from there, let's go into a little bit of a gun run. Today, we got biceps and triceps for our strength portion. Okay? Oh, and see if I can get it in the crotch. Oh, just a bit outside. It's going to come back to me because it likes me. All right? Bicep curls. All right? Everyone has different weights lying around the house or just that you borrowed from us. So you're going to have to change the weights accordingly, okay? We're going to do just a palms facing up bicep curl, up, and then just control down. Okay? Nothing crazy. We're going to go for 12 reps. Once you're done 12, other side. Okay? Nice and simple. From there, we're going to go into skull crushers. Now, this is one of those movements that if you feel like the weight is just way too heavy for you, you can just do it with 2 hands, and then you're not doing per side, you're just doing a total of, okay? And I actually will do the standing up. So you got 2 options. One is dumbbell up overhead, lower it down behind you, and then press back up from there, okay? Now as you're doing this, we want to make sure that we keep the bicep next to the ear, okay? Because if we just do this, then we just turn into a really inefficient press, okay? We really want to try and isolate that tricep, so we keep the bicep next to the ear, and then extend through there, okay? So 12 reps is what we're looking for. If that's like way too heavy with the weight you have, then you can take both elbows, squeeze them into the ears, back, and then extend up. Wow, my elbows sound like Velcro. It's great, so healthy for the joints, okay? And you're looking for 12 of those per side, or 12 total, okay? Now you're gonna go 4 sets through, biceps, triceps, back and forth, all right? That is it for the upper body today. From there we go on to our WOD. We have a 4-rounder, okay? We are going to start off with 12 single leg deadlifts, all right? Now, you're gonna have the dumbbell in your right hand, and so your left leg is gonna be on the floor, okay? The way it's written on Wodify is single leg, single arm deadlift right, and that means your right hand, and you're gonna have the opposite leg. So, turn sideways a bit here. So that you want to have all the weight on this one leg. This other foot is just kind of there for balance. You're loading this butt all the way. Tap the floor, stand up. Okay? Whole time keeping that low back nice and flat. And we're going for 12 reps. Once we're done our 12 reps, take that dumbbell, goes up overhead. Now, if the right arm is up overhead, right leg is going to go back. Once again, the left leg stays there, so the working leg. You're going to keep that bicep nice and close to the ear, overhead position. Stand back up. Stand back up for 12 reps, okay? So the first two movements are with your right side only. Then when we go into 50 double unders, okay? The double unders, we're looking for 2 revolutions of the rope in each jump. Pressure averted. All right? Once you do 50 of those, or we'll say 75 single unders, okay? Don't want to go crazy with the reps today. Then we'll go into the same movements on your left hand, okay? So, left hand, that means the right leg is down flat. Touch, squeeze. Once again, keeping the back nice and flat. Go for 12. Dumbbell goes up overhead, bicep to the ear, and then balance. And then reverse lunge for 12. Then once you're done the 12 and the 12, just a front hold, and I want you to hold it right here. So elbows tucked in, and the weight doesn't touch your body, okay? So this is kind of like your goblet hold position, and you're just gonna hold for 1 minute, okay? Now as you're holding this, try not to lean back, okay? If you do have 2 dumbbells, you wanna make this a bit spicier, then you'll hold both in your front rack, okay? Up to you. But it's just going to be 1 minute hold, okay? And we're going through all those movements 4 times through. Going to be a little spicy, little épice, as they say in Francais. All right? That is all for today, you guys. Have a happy Friday. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow, because tomorrow we got a little bit of hero WOD stuff going on, okay? Have yourself a fantastic rest of the day. Have a good weekend.